So, I've been told this is the hardest Pokemon game that's ever been made. I'm here to test that theory. Yep, that looks good. What's going on? Oh, okay. Right into the plot then. Why is everything exploding? Okay. I have some questions. And if that just ain't the most RPG opening to any Pokemon game we've ever had. That looks like a completionist list. I have no friends. Good to know. And items. Surprisingly high amount for the start of the game. Explosion. Yada yada yada. Exposition. Lore and backstory. Moving on. I guess that's all we needed to do. Yo, wait up. Oh, what nice pink hair you have, Willy. Courage to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Obvious you're not an ordinary Joe. Well, I'm dressed like a protagonist, so, you know. No. No, I don't want to fight you. No. Oh, I see. I don't have a choice. Game is just providing me a dialogue option for some reason. Burning now, on fire, it's full throttle time. You're not a motorcycle. You are not a motorcycle! Is there any reason to not just go all-out attack in this? Jeez, they go flying. And that's an Oko. Nice. Oh, they already have experience, too. It was a little surprising seeing them being at levels 25 and 26. But, yeah, already having experience, too, is especially weird. Holy crap! Wow, that looked painful. Umbreon went flying. It went like a whole foot back. Actually, more like 5 feet back. Cool, that was easy. I mean, it's 2 Zigzagoons. I don't really know what I was expecting. I love that Wes is stanced up, facing the wind. Like, just the billowing coat at all times. Does not matter where he is. Wiped out. Still needs seasoning. You're not food either. I like that Fennec is the name of a fox, which I think is later Fennekin. So we're going to Fennekin Town. Which, of course, is filled with water. Well, this seems like something I should finally get involved with. I mean, you kind of admitted you were kidnapping somebody right in front of me before. I feel like this is kind of on you. Oh, hey, the mysterious wind that is blowing is once again getting Wes's coat flying all over the place. Again, I see no reason to not just all-out attack. Dang. One hit KO. It's very useful having a Pokemon with base stat total as high as Espeon's as the first part of the game. I mean, I feel like most ordinary trainers could take down a Whismur. What's going on out here? Good question. Robbers, they're robbers. Actually, they're kidnappers. Why would you admit to that? Why would you tell them you kidnapped somebody, you moron? Sax firmly taught, no. I think I'll just leave. You can do it. It's not my problem. Fine, the game is telling me it's my problem. It's a girl! Yes, the opulent city of water in the middle of a desert. No, I don't want to deal with you. No. Why does the game bother giving me dialogue choices when the option is not an actual option? Ah. You know, I will say, of all the characters I've seen thus far, you are the most JRPG character I've ever seen. You look like you're from Final Fantasy. This man is built like an egg. Built like an egg and has hair like Einstein. Anyway, I should probably go try out the stadium. Well, that was redundant. It tells you to go to the stadium, and you go to the stadium, and it tells you to leave. Classic game design. Oh, I see. It was just to load the next plot point. Filthy double-crossing trade. Hey, I will have you know, that C4 was planted in good faith. I gotta say, I do love the music of this game. Okay, so they have up to Gen 3 mons here. I don't think there's anything from Sinnoh. But Gen 3 is cool. I like Corphish. I just don't think I'll use it because I've got Umbreon. I don't know if you can catch it. Kind of sucks if I can't, though. I wish the 3D models in modern Pokemon games looked half this good. Also, that coughing just died. Its eyes completely disappeared. And once again, that crab is dead. Blast you, mighty! Don't think this is over. We're gonna get that snag machine back, just you wait. If I ever see that guy again, I'm exclusively using that voice. And I'm actually gonna voice all of his lines. I mean, I'm literally a convicted criminal who's probably got a warrant out for his arrest, but sure, why not? Let's be friends. Okay, so just to be clear, you heard that I potentially have a machine that allows me to steal Pokemon from people, and your first thought is, let's go get you the thing used to capture Pokemon. Rui, you might just be the best accomplice I've ever had. Oh, so the restaurant sells Pokeballs. Sure, why not? I also love that the game doesn't tell you that, unless you talk to an NPC, that there is not actually Pokeballs at this location. Because why make things easy for the player? I wonder how many times I can play the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's opening before that gets old. I'll buy some Great Balls. Because I... Actually, wait. If I'm not mistaken... So, yeah. I just checked online, and there is quite a useful glitch that I can use a little bit down the line, so I'm just gonna keep that in my back pocket for later. I appreciate the concern, but I met you 30 minutes ago at best. We are not friends. We are at best acquaintances. There's so much backtrack. Just, yes, go here. Talk to this person. We don't tell you why. Leave. Go talk to this person. Check this flag. Go. I wish this would just be straightforward. Then again, I do appreciate a Pokemon game that's not linear, so... ups and downs, I guess. Maybe they're with the mayor? Oh! That's a character design? This character is straight out of the 90s, which I guess is fitting for an early 2000s game. That sweet young Sir, she is a child, you are an adult, I think. I will say, I like this guy's music so far, whatever. I just looked at his face, and it is so creepy. Like, the smile... This is the Pokemon version of Dr. Crowler. And I'm going to be making as many Yu-Gi-Oh! References in these videos as I can. Because, let's face it, the main character just looks like Yusei. Oh, you aren't battling me? That's admittedly disappointing. Ah, there you go. There's the Mirror Bee theme. Also, we're getting attacked by the Power Rangers. Oh, no, they're leaving too. Okay. Just Johnny Test and Jolene Cujo. That's fine. Mirror Bee Peon. Nice to see they changed. He's moving up in the world. Before he was just some shady figure. Now he's an actual... a grunt with an actual job. Even if said job is just being a peon. Can't catch them, because they're not shadow Pokemon. You know, honestly, that makes it seem as if it's not really a huge deal. Because if Team Snag'em can only steal Pokemon that have a dark aura, then I don't really see what the huge concern is. Especially considering that, according to the mayor, those don't really exist. Not sure how much I believe him, granted, but still. I love the little waddle! Also, you should have attacked my Espeon, you moron. Even inside, Wes is constantly backed by the wind. His cloak must be flowing at all times in battle. This is not negotiable. I get to actually battle you for the first time. Bring it on, Jolie. Trudley! What are these names? Like, fully I can excuse. Trudley is objectively not a name. Damn, Spinarak took that attack better than most of my Pokemon do. In the sense that it barely flinched, not in the sense that it survived. Oh, level 30. That's higher than what I've got. Oh. Rui. Okay. So she's revealed her plot relevance. Okay, so... If I am... Actually... Yeah, if I'm correct on this... How do you... I don't really have a way of verifying if this worked or not until next turn, I guess. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, sorry, man. It's mine now. Sumo Boy is coming home. Darn it, but you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. You know, given the general vibe of this game feels very much... I wouldn't say adult, but definitely older than child. Older than the normal target demographic of a Pokemon game. Your dialogue sure does not match the vibe. Anyway, I have a level 30 Makuhita now. The door to its heart? What is that? I'm sure it'll be explained later. I just want to check something. So, you might be wondering how I still have a Great Ball in my inventory. Either that or you've played this game and know about this glitch. Either way, I'm going to explain it. If you do what I did, use a Pokeball on your first turn and then switch the position of it in your second, it acts as a Master Ball and is infinitely reusable. Okay, I don't really know where we're going from here. Kind of glad we got rid of Mirror B. His face was creeping me out. Can I go to the stadium now? I want to go try that out. I don't know if that's opened up after you clear the Peon battles. I really wish that the Croconaut is a Shadow Pokemon so I can capture it. That would be nice. Yes! It's so dumb to me that you can do the glitch and also just get a free ball. Or like a free attack off per turn too. That's such a dumb mechanic. But I am going to exploit it maliciously. Oh. Okay, I was under the impression it was guaranteed capture if you did the glitch. But that's good because it makes it so that there's at least some challenge in the game. Spoink. Gotta be careful around that thing. Don't want it to stop bouncing. You've all read the Dex entry. 2, 3. Nice! Croconaut's a good catch, too, because that thing can evolve into Feraligatr, and that's a good Pokemon. And that's one dead pig. Bacon for everybody. Oh, it looks so sad! Oh, its Pearl's gone. Wasn't the Pearl also connected to its life force or something? Man, Spoink is just a cursed existence. Artificially closing the door to its heart. Is this a Kingdom Hearts game? Any Pokemon closes the door to its heart can gradually be opened by battling with it. Okay, that works, I guess. Don't you want Shadow Pokemon, though, or am I just mistaken? As far as I understood it, they're stronger than regular Pokemon, and Shadow Pokemon are super effective against everything. But I don't know how true that is. I love that they're showing us a nice overview of the town to be like, look how majestic this place is, and yet it still looks like garbage. Although, I will say, I've never been one to get too worked up over the graphics in a Pokemon game, because I always just find the gameplay and general characters and, you know, the game part of the game to be better. But I can see what some people mean when I'm looking at these rocks on the cliff face, and they look as good as Scarlet and Violet's trees. Or is it Sword and Shield? Either way. Sure, let's... Oh, hey, there's a wanted poster of the guy from the explosion. I wonder if he survived that. Anyway, I guess we'll just leave town now, because that's what they told us to do. Or not, because I'm very unclear on what we need to do. I don't think there's a need to go to the shop. Your outfit's kind of weird. I'm sorry, you are wearing a purple jumpsuit with a yellow bandana tied around your neck like a scarf. I always loved these two Pokemon, though, so I can't really complain. Sentret and Tailo are both adorable, and I love them. I can't catch any of them, which is unfortunate, just because I like these guys, but, you know, also, I don't want to rob everybody, just people who deserve it. These sprites are so lifelike, or they're models, but they're so lifelike in comparison. What? What does that mean? What is hyper mode? All I'm seeing is that I didn't attack that turn. I am unclear as to what hyper mode is, or how long it will take to cleanse any of these Pokemon. I guess time will tell. That thing bounced like a trampoline. So is it just a number of battles thing? Quite... That's quite the hottie. I mean, sure. Actually, I'm gonna look up that definition real quickly. Just that someone who's shy and typically stand or sit alone rather than engaging with a larger group. Okay. From the 5 minutes I've known Rui, that doesn't really seem to fit her very well. Ima? Okay. The names are... I'm just gonna comment on them every time, but the names in this game are a sight to behold. I see now what the trade-off is, though, because you can't get any experience for Pokemon until they are cleansed of their shadow. Also, worth noting, this entire game so far has been nothing but poison and normal types. Or other things that are weak to psychic. Yeah, okay, so I think it's just a number of battles thing based on what I'm seeing. That makes me want to switch in Makuhita right away so I can actually start cleansing him. Oh, looks like we're back on the plot now. Ryder Vant. How is that somehow the most normal name I've seen so far? Wait, Makuhita's also had some progress? Oh, and he has a shadow Pokemon. It's a shame that Mischievous can't evolve in this region. I will say, it is quite annoying to have to use this glitch every time. But I'm still going to do it because it's a free ball. It's probably more effective when you've got the Master Ball, though. But it's like, you buy one Great Ball, one Ultra Ball, you never need to buy anything ever again. Shadow Ball. It's a Shadow Pokemon. I'm sorry, that did how much? Okay. First Pokemon of the playthrough down. Jeez. 2, 3. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Okay, fine. I'll just kill the Zigzagoon instead. I don't think there's even really... Like, all the other death animations are kind of tragic looking. Like, the Pokemon is actually in serious pain when they're going down. But... I'll be honest, Zigzagoon hypes it up so much that it just loops around to being weirdly funny. It's like the most overacted thing you've ever seen. Like, every other Pokemon looks like it's struggling to get down, or to stay up. But then you get friggin' Zigzagoon over here breakdancing. Jeez, again, just the bounciness. Is every Pokemon in Ore made of rubber? Nice. Oh, I see Skitty goes the Zigzagoon route of overacting. Okay, so yeah, you don't need... I could have just been using Great Balls this whole time. Cool. Good to know. Come on! Go for Umbreon. Dang it. This might also be bad for me because I used Taunt and now it has to attack me. Or it barely does any damage. And does recoil. And I probably just killed it. Oh well. Oh, wow. Okay. Again, that thing's just real life dead. That battle was harder than it should have been, if only because I wasted so much time trying to catch the stupid Mischievous. Call its name and its head will snap back to reality. Okay, wait, what? How do I do that? Like, the game introduces Hyper Mode, does not really tell me why it's bad or what it does, or how to fix it. But gives you a... Well, I mean, it does tell you how to fix it, but it doesn't really explain how to fix it. Okay, I guess I had to go here for the plot. That's good to know. Seems there's a lot going on here, and frankly, I want no part of it. Is this the Pokemon Center, essentially? You have to pay for it? I mean, it's a hotel, so that makes sense, but why do you have to pay for medical services? Is this America? So after doing a little bit more research, turns out you can free shadow Pokemon just by walking around. I'm not going to do that because it sounds time-consuming and boring, but it is good to know that that's an option. It also means that I can just waste time and still eventually find my goal. You are a big fella. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. But, I mean, I forget that this is an older game, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, just make me run all the way to the end of the arena and then make me run all the way back! Sure, why not? Love backtracking! I really hope that backtracking isn't just 90% of this game like it is with other Nintendo games, but honestly, I'm starting to get the impression that that might be the case. Rogue Kyle. Spelled very incorrectly. Ooh, a Furret! I mentioned before that I love Furret, so this is a really good option for me. And it's probably the Shadowmon, too. Yeah. Scary Face. Oh, it's got a new move. Oh, it looks so cute even when it's fierce. I love Furret. It's so cute. That did nothing! I was hoping that would do as much nothing as mine did. Well, it didn't do that much, I suppose. Ah, Makuhita's dead. Oh no, you're doubling into Croconaw for some reason. That was a bad decision. How do you... Okay, wait. Oh, call. That's what you do. Got it. Please. No! Okay. Strength? That's actually a decently powerful attack. God, that did a lot! Please, 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 please. Yes! I like how instantaneous the third shake is. It's like, if it fails, it just fails immediately. You don't have to wait for 5 turns or whatever. I love the animations in this game so much. I wish modern Pokemon games had animations this good. Ah. Well, there goes my turn. His tongue vibrated there for a second. Calling seems like a very effective way of getting your Pokemon to like you again. Or to get them to stop being Shadowmons. Which is good, because I just need 1 level up for a Feraligatr. Machop. Oh, that's certainly a face! That is definitely a Pokemon in this game. I like that it stumbles over. I like the one... Oh! Oh, God! Okay! Little man has a big wind-up for a big chop. And of course, it forgets all the moves that it conveniently had when it was battling me. I will admit, as much as I appreciate the hyper modes because it allows me to speedrun... never mind. I appreciate it for allowing me to speedrun the progression so that I can actually start leveling them up. But it really sucks to consistently lose a turn. It's like a status condition that you can't do anything about. Oh hey, it's Sephiroth. NASCAR? So we're fighting the NASCAR organization. It's probably not happy with us having our super advanced motorcycles. So, basic rundown of the plot. They're doing some evil stuff. We gotta stop them. To the cave where your darling Pokemon await your return. Yada, yada, yada. And he strides out with style. I wish I had more interesting things to add to their plan, but it's basically just, we're giving away Shadow Pokemon to do bad things. Moving on. Okay, after a few quick detours, man is rambling out like a Resident Evil zombie. This doesn't seem like my problem. Well, looks like you're not spinning the gears anymore, are ya? 30 years on the job, and you're slacking at the best part. Shameful. Anyway, he's dead. No. No. Fine. Why can I not be a bad person? I literally started the game by blowing up a factory. Let me be a villain. Well, look how the turntables. Hey, I could actually be a criminal by inciting a jailbreak. Aw, it's required for plot. Oh no, it's just a TM. That seems like a bad reason to let somebody out of jail, I'll be honest. You know what? Fitting enough. Why is this here? I feel like I just missed something when the game told me to come here, but I don't remember why that's here. This is just backtracking the game. I can say for sure that if they ever, or rather when they remake this game, they're definitely going to have a lot less backtracking. And probably more Pokemon. Actually, probably not. This is Pokemon we're talking about. Amazing luck. Yeah, he just kind of left it in the middle of nowhere for some reason. Courage and honor. No. Fine. I get that the... I hate so much that the game gives you the prompt options, because it's like... I'm not gonna be able to say no, so just say yes. I know that's a very common thing in the Pokemon games, but it's like I said earlier. Without the charm of it being like Nimona Caveman Unga-bungaing her way into becoming your best friend, it's not nearly as fun to just be given an option and then said, no, stop being dumb. Cool. Yep. I don't know how I could enter with Pokemon I don't have in my party. I guess Battle Box, but I only have 5 total. And you can't catch anything in the wild in this game. Hawks. Okay, sure, that's a name, I guess. What is that face? Yeah, Hunter, maybe Predator. And because this is Gen 3... Oh. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, because it's Gen 3, it only hits my opponents, not allies. Barboach is just like, who, me? Oh, right, die. It's like he forgot he was supposed to die in the movie or something. Looks at the camera. Oh, okay, going down. Okay, what do you have? Oh, it's this lady again. No, it's Tissler, her identical twin. Chaser Tissler. Oh, hey, she stole Wes's wind. Like Wes, she also has the winds that blow in from nowhere to fly behind her. I like that Meditite is just vibing while meditating. It's like it's winding up. Hidden power. Okay, I need to guess what type this is. Doesn't matter. Kills Makuhita type. Bite's only neutral. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, that's cool. I just did a full stop there to take in the fact that it walked back on its hands like that. I always forget that Meditite, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be a monkey. It's because I don't think Medicham is, but Meditite is. Okay, so it's HP fighting. It has to be, because it's super effective on Furret. Cool, 2 for 2. Trying to score an awesome Pokemon? I mean, that would be ideal. Vilch. Bandana guy is a trainer class. His entire personality is a bandana. Why is it all fumey? Okay, good. I was really worried it was going to go into hyper mode there for a second. That did less than I thought it would. Wait. Oh, is it only Cacturne that's dark type? I guess I'll find out this turn. Oh. That's a cool visualization of Quick Attack. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's just Cacturne that's dark type. I always liked Cacnea's design. It's a shame it sucks. I feel like that's most Gen 3 Pokemon, though. Wow, your design is cool. You kind of suck, though. That thing did a fireman's roll. It stopped, dropped, rolled, and played dead. Yeah, I like that visualization of the speed. They start out slow and go faster to show that they're moving faster than you're able to perceive. That's a nice visual touch. Especially for a move as simple as Quick Attack. I was really hoping I could unlock the door to the harder... Mirez. Alright, sure. So anyway, if I beat you, I can fight the real mirror. I guess just double into the Bagon. Goldeen probably can't do much. Or it can do a lot! But Bagon might have Dragon Rage, and that's my bigger concern, because Dragon Rage is just set damage. And while that's not the best at this point in the game, it's still very impactful. Or it just knows Rage. That too. Maybe I should have targeted the Goldeen. Ah, Magnemite. Another Pokemon that my very ill-equipped Croconaw cannot deal with. Just gonna be two people spamming Surf for the rest of the battle. Peck, it's like you're actively trying to lose at this point. Although you did make Croconaw do a funny dance, so I guess there's that. Take that as a small victory, if you will. Yeah, Magnemite just gets completely washed away. So, present, there's basically a 10% chance this actively hurts Delibird more than it helps it. But it's also the only move that Delibird can learn in this generation, I'm pretty sure, so... It'd be really fun. Yeah, it was the healing version. I thought it would be. And with a very underwhelming final Pokemon, I do believe the battle is ours. No more Christmas for you, Mirror 2. Good things could be in store for me, huh? Well, doesn't that sound like a nice little proposition? Cash prize. Nice. And a TM. I thought they would give me a Shadow Pokemon, too. Speaking of... Oh, Toxic? Well, I know that's good on an Umbreon. Should I save that, though? I think I'll save it for later. It's a good move on an Umbreon, I know that much. Quite the appealing charm. Why is everybody flirting with Wes? He's not that handsome. I mean, he's more handsome than me, but, like, come on. Okay, I like that they acknowledge that the normal winners look like they're built of pure muscle. Yeah. Did you not know that when you... How did you not know this? I feel like this should have been the first thing you were briefed about. Please let it be Pineco. It's Yanma. The thing is, if it were Yanma that could evolve, that would be great. But Yanma that can't is just underwhelming. That does so much. Okay, maybe Yanma isn't totally worth avoiding. Oh, and it has speed boost. That's a problem. Please, please. Yes! Oh, that was way easier than it probably should have been. I would have rather had the Pineco, honestly, because Fortress with Steel Bug, like, it doesn't have many weaknesses, and it's a good wall Pokemon, if nothing else. Also, I like Fortress. I wish I had Yanmega, but, well, pre-Gen 4. This should be Mirror B's Pokemon, okay? Like, the amount of moving and grooving Surskit is doing when it's sliding around, Mirror B should have a Surskit. No. No. Why does the game insist on me being a good person? Yeah, oh, yeah, you can definitely count on me when I don't have an option to say no. He might look like a clown, but his battling's all business. No, he looks like Jiraiya from Persona 4. Phanpy and Trapinch. I have a Croconaw. You die. Wow, Phanpy took that like a champ. I mean, again, in animation, not in its HP. Yeah, brilliant idea. Use Endeavor on the Pokemon who's already weakened. The AI in this game seems pretty dumb. Why would you use Foresight? You have me on death's door. What? Umbreon one-chop? Umbreon getting a one-shot? What does that mean? How the heck did that happen? You've never been strong enough to do that. I'm glad, but confused at the same time. Hunter Gear. That explains why he was talking like a robot. That is one thing about this game that, by design, granted, is kind of annoying. You have very limited selection of Pokemon. I mean, you have a limited selection in every game, to be fair. And it's early enough in the game that you can justify it even more. But generally speaking, in this game, you're only able to catch Pokemon that are snaggable, because there's no such thing as wild mons in this game. My beloved Pokemon, see? Giggle, fresh prey. I feel like none of those 4 sentences are connected. Why are there so many water types? I know it's the most common type in the game, but that doesn't mean it should be the most common type you encounter, too. Great Ball! There are 5 of them. Cool, I only need 1. Oh. Well, that's nice for the 5 more seconds it'll be alive. Anyway. Ah, the fact that it survived is, not very good, because now I'm not going to. I do like the way that it spins around, though. Like, the spark in front of its forehead to deliver that big attack, it's a nice touch. So like I said in the last video, which you should go watch, by the way, and also subscribe and all that good YouTuber nonsense. Anyway, it's like I said in that last video, just seeing the animations in this game have so much more personality and character than most of what you see anywhere else is great. No glory for the fallen. That is a line that goes way harder than it should, considering this is a Pokemon game. I really hope this one-shots. It does not. Please tell me it repeats that hopping animation. Oh, I was hoping it would repeat doing the hops over and over again. It would add time to the animation, but it would be very cute. And at the end of the day, that's really what matters. And it got the 5. Okay. Pretty sure Spheal has pretty high HP, so I don't think this will necessarily take it down. Or I get a crit. That works too. I wasn't expecting to take down Spheal turn 1, I'll be honest. But I'm not complaining. Oh, it's so sad. That is a much cooler animation than Icy Wind, of all things, deserves. Just flailing around wildly. Oh, actually using Type Advantage. That did more than I thought it would. Hey, level 30. Oh, Confuse Ray. When I eventually teach you Toxic as well, that's gonna be quite... Why are they giving me Appeal? Your Pokemon can dance with elegance, even in a dump like... I like this character's design, though. I know it's probably just a trainer. Hunter Tootie. Well, at least her design is cool, because her name decidedly is not. This thing is weirdly jiggly. I never thought I'd have to use the term jiggly to describe a Pokemon that isn't, like, muck or something that's literally made of sludge, but here we are, a jiggly blueberry. You turned the tables on... Yeah, I'll be honest, if you wanted to, you could absolutely just beat the crap out of me, and I would not complain. Am I interrupting something here? This really seems like not my problem, I'll be honest. I mean... If you guys are having fun, I don't want to interrupt. Wrath? Wreath? Maybe it's Wreath? Maybe it's a word that doesn't actually exist and makes no sense, so I shouldn't bother trying to pronounce it correctly. Who can say? Luvdisc is faster than Espeon? I guess this thing needs to have some redeemable qualities. Ah, yes. Espeon, you absolute legend! If it doesn't survive, I won't bother catching it. Obvious. Like, it's a Remoraid at level 20. This thing evolves into Octillery, which is strictly worse than any of the other water types I could get. And now, of course, it catches now. Agility. I didn't know Agility lets you fly. That did nothing. I'm in danger. Come on, Furret, you can take it, buddy. Good job. I'm really hoping that this paralyzes. That's why I keep using it. Okay. Well, it accomplished the objective. Yeah, we brought it home! Come on, Furret, you can not survive that. Oh well, there was hope. Misplaced, but it existed. Yeah, okay, are you just taking my Pokemon? You know, the more I play this game, the more I'm realizing how many favors Gen 4 actually does for a lot of Johto Pokemon. And really just a lot of Pokemon in general from early regions. Whether it's redistributing, like, the physical special split, or just giving evolutions to Pokemon that desperately needed them. So, when can I expect a Furret evolution, Nintendo? You look like you are 14 years old. Anyway, what if I say no? Then why would you help me? You know, fair enough! Anyway, I'm gonna go heal, because, desperately needed. You've gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Are you just figuring that out now? That Quillfish is looking in 2 different directions. There are no thoughts going on behind that brain. That is a weirdly respectful outlook to have as a evil henchman. Growl. Ah yes, feel free to lower the attack of my 2 specially offensive Pokemon. I'm sure that strategy will go well for you. Anyway, please die. What is her outfit? Like, she's dressed like a 5-year-old, but a 5-year-old who is working on a Vegas strip for some reason. If that makes any sense at all, which, no, probably not. You are, quite literally, the worst security guard. I just walked right by you. At least this guy makes it so that I can't do that. An Ultra Ball! Or 3 of them! So, turns out I do actually need to go this way, which is a little annoying, but oh well. Yeah, let's battle already. Bring it on, Twan! This is an Ultra Ball, so I feel like it should catch right away, but you truly never know with Pokemon. Boom! Caught the Meditite. I don't really know what expression Numel is making, but it's somewhere between constipated and tired. Shadow, please be the Mareep. It's the Dunsparce. It's the Jiggly Boy. Half HP and paralyzed with an Ultra Ball, I think should be enough to catch it. Got the Dunsparce. The Challenger's pretty sparse in catching that one, too. That's a terrible pun, but I'm gonna stick with it. Well, don't I feel silly? Does it have huge power? It does have pure power. It's not huge power, but it's basically just as good. But I can Hariyama it right away. I don't know. I don't think Makuhita evolves until 37 or so. Like, it's another one of those high-level evolution Pokemon. Or higher, anyway. But Medicham is the same way. I think I'm gonna do, actually, a quick comparison. Okay, so I just did some research, and wow, Medicham is actually garbage. So Meditite has pure power, which is pretty much its only redeeming quality, because its base speed is 80, and its base attack is 60. With huge power, or pure power in this case, that goes up to 120, but, like, 80 speed and 120 base attack is not really anything to write home about. Hariyama has that by default, and it can get Guts, which is a much... like, it's a much worse ability than pure power. But imagine a Hariyama with pure power. It would... like, it's already rivaling Medicham's attack stat. And it has actual other redeeming stats, like a good HP stat. So, definitely not using that thing. Swablu? Swablu. Please. Please. Alright! Are we finally reaching the end of the tunnel? Ah, there we go. Am I interrupting something? Like, I don't want to stop the man's vibes, you know? He looks like they're immaculate right now. I don't want to interfere with that. But the game is telling me I have to, so... truly, it's out of my control. I hope you understand. You know, say what you will about Mirror B, but his theme is so good. Stop the music. Oh. I like the idea that he plays it like there's just a speaker somewhere following him around everywhere. Little man. Been called a cutie by 2 girls and little man by Mirror B. I feel like Wes is just universally considered attractive by Pokemon standards. Or at least by 2000s Pokemon standards. 2 Ludicolo's. You know, honestly, fitting. I've battled 50 Lotads and this man has Pokemon that exclusively vibe. Please tell me he just has 5 Ludicolo's. That would be hilarious. Sudowoodo. Ah, yes, the logical final Pokemon for him to have. Yeah, I like that Sudowoodo is actually textured like wood in this game, because it never is. It's always depicted as like this very smooth-looking Pokemon. I like that animation a lot. 2, 3... got it! It only took 4 of my Pokemon, but I managed to catch 1 of them. Oh, the Ludicolos are vibing again! I wasn't expecting you to. Okay, bye. I'll see you later. Naruto running out of the room. And his Ludicolos continue to vibe. Look at the size of this man compared to Plusle. Plusle is already basically up to my shin on, like, Wes, on the main character. I don't even think it's bigger than this man's foot. We're all unharmed. I mean, yeah, Silva might have a new fetish, but that's beside the point.
I mean, I guess I can forgive you for forgetting that, seeing as you were just kidnapped, but that was your original objective, so... next stop, I guess. Off to agate. Been a while since I've used this joke, huh? I really like to imagine the idea that Rui's grandparents straight up didn't even notice she was missing. They just got so bored of her that they eventually said, oh, she didn't show up? It's probably fine. Torchic! Oh, please be mine. Soon. Torchic is canonically a tsundere. Good to know. I'm telling everyone that came... Okay, so her grandparents do care. Well, that's better than my theory, I guess. Back off, buddy. She's my girlfriend already, apparently, maybe. Okay. I let Egan slide, but Bluch is where I draw the line. That name is atrocious. Is this, like, for shadow Pokemon? I'm just... Or it doesn't matter. Because, you know, why would you be able to buy cologne without having a specific purse tailored exactly to it? That would make no sense whatsoever. Oh, I see. This barely noticeable doesn't even look like it's a path ledge. Of course that's where I'm supposed to go. Why would I not assume that immediately? I know I'm being dramatic about it, but, like, you can't see that, and I spent a good 10 minutes just fumbling around aimlessly. Anyway, what do you want, you Kim Possible reject? Ooh, Spheal and Carvana, eh? Well, at least one of those is interesting. Problem is, I already have a water type, so I don't really need either of them. Oh, I can finally attack with Furret. Nice. It does no damage, but at least it's a move that I can use to attack. You know, it's a good thing I found the EXP share, considering that 4 out of my 6 Pokemon can't actually gain any experience points. Ouchies. That is exactly my reaction whenever I lose a battle, too. Ouchies. I'm predicting the last guy is probably going to have a Numel and something else. Just based on the trend that I'm seeing. Maybe Numel and that one joke that I really don't want to make, because I can hear it in the comments already. Oh, right, I forgot Cacnea is not actually Dark-type, so I could have attacked it with Espeon last turn. I always forget that, because it evolves into Cacturn, which is a Dark-type. But Cacnea itself isn't actually a Dark-type. Alright. I'm surprised, I'll give you that. Now, you looked like Batgirl, but now you're acting like her, too. Baltoy and Ralt. Way to drop the ball there. First guy uses only water types, second guy uses only grass types, then the third guy uses 2 psychic types? Where's the consistency? Is this a very minor thing that I'm complaining way too much about? Yes, but I don't care. I was not expecting that to Oko. I know Ralts is hardly durable, but still, that's impressive. That's one of the things I hate about using Gardevoir. It's such a cool mon. Well, okay, there's another big reason I hate using Gardevoir, but that should be more evident. But it's just such a... It's such a frail mon is the problem. Like, it takes so much damage from any physical or special attack that you throw at it, to a point where it probably isn't going to survive. Also, the fact that I can't catch this thing makes me sad. But, oh well. I've made jokes about certain Pokemon spinning in the past, but that one was quite literally spin me right round, baby. Her entire team is just full of ballerinas. Is that the theme with her? Because if so, that's actually kind of clever. I'm shocked over this line. Very matter-of-fact way of saying you got beaten, I guess, but yeah, sure. Why not? Better than ouchies. It's the Silver Power Ranger. What are you doing here? Shady creeps like you, I'll personally run out. Congratulations, you've Englished successfully. See, even this says he's a scrub, and I'm betting you anything, Egon still ends up losing. Oh, a single battle. We haven't seen that in the entire game. Why would you use Quick Attack again? It's paralyzed, you're outspeeding it. This honestly feels like one of the scripted battles you'd see on something like... If you ever go on your Shorts feed and you see YouTube videos by any Showdown creator, where it's like they've got that one Pokemon that they just set up and sweep an entire enemy team full of legendaries. It feels like that kind of scripting, where it's so blatantly obvious that they wanted the person to lose, that it ceases to be impressive. Anyway, I'm gonna catch that Hitmontop now. Oh, why not have Shadow Tag? Ah, that is not fun to deal with. I do want to catch this thing, though. Even if only to be usable as a good alternate option. So I don't really want to OHKO it. I guess I'll Shadow Rush Why Not, because I think Confusion won't do enough to kill Hitmontop in one shot. It is super effective, though, but... yeah, okay. I probably could have attacked it. It's fine. That did no damage. I am honestly surprised that did so little. Yeah. Do I have anything that can inflict status conditions? I don't believe so. Also, I probably should have gone in with Umbreon, because then I could bite the... why not, but... I have Sing. Okay. That's actually really good. And I'll set up Reflect, too. Makes it a little bit easier. Ah, Focus Energy. Well, I guess Reflect does nothing. Alright, first try. We can do this! Come on. 1, 2, 3... It's just that easy. No Sing required. Yet another water type. This game gives you 3 types of Pokemon. Water, fighting, and normal. And that's it. Oh, okay. Silver Power Ranger defeated, I guess. That's the first smart thing you've said all day. To capture Celebi? There's a Celebi here? Okay, okay, Mount Battle, that's a ridiculous name, but there's Celebi here, and that is not the immediate next thing we're focusing on? I can already tell this is going to be a fetch quest. Just reading that last line there. This might be a dumb decision, but I'm keeping Hariyama for now. I will say, though, I probably should use Sudowoodo over something like Furret, but I'm going to keep Furret on my team exclusively because it's my favorite, well, one of my favorite Pokemon. I know that in terms of viability, it's probably one of the worst options, but I don't care. Practicality be damned, I just want to use something I enjoy. He has a level 50 Pikachu, and it only knows Quick Attack, I think. It's kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Do you know what I need to know? Name Raider. Oh! Okay, let's have some fun. I think I'll go with Psy Guy. Just a garbage pun all around, but I think it fits. So okay. This implies Celebi can't time travel on its own. Either that or the relic just gives you its ability to time travel, which, by the way, why can Celebi time travel? I know that they probably just needed to give it a gimmick to make it interesting, but time travel never made any sense for that thing because it's just a fairy that lives in a forest. Why can it travel through time? Just got word from people in Mount Battle's under attack by a mysterious group of thugs. Think that there's someone's as Mirror B. We're counting on you. Yeah, I'll be honest, doesn't really sound like my problem. So yeah, go save the world, yada yada yada, but first and foremost, let's go Kingdom Hearts this. Alright. First opening of the heart door. I was expecting a little bit more of a dramatic change, I'll be honest. I'm more than a little bit underwhelmed. The evolution, at least, looks like it'll be a bit promising. There we go. Big Gator. Finally, I can terrorize all of Florida at once. Yep. And here's number 2. I see we've reached Death Mountain. Speaking of Death Mountain, I am currently playing through Tears of the Kingdom for the first time, and man, I just gotta say that is such a fun game. I promise I'll have a video out on it soon. There might even be before I end up posting this one. I guess we'll see when editing me decides to actually get off his lazy butt. I feel like I remember you. Are you just a generic trainer? I don't remember if this... Yeah, Turo, like from the very start of the game, right? Or is this just the generic trainer class and I'm misremembering? It could very well be either. Oh no. They're using the fact that you can only target opposing Pokemon. Oh, no, wait, no, this one... What? Okay, so Magnitude works on all party members, but Surf and Muddy Water only work on opponent Pokemon. I'm not complaining because that works in my favor, but I am confused. I'm willing to bet that this won't even be necessary. But, quick attack just because. I've always liked Sandshrew. Shame I have to kill it. And this is why I wanted a Feraligatr. He makes battles so trivial in comparison to some other mons. Time for E-Honda to get even more Honda-y, because now he's straight up just built like a truck. A truck with the biggest thighs in the world, but still a truck. Actually, yeah, just Helping Hand Surf, guarantee a KO on both of them at once. Oh wow, Baltoy survived? That was a Helping Hand boosted Surf too. Baltoy is actually more durable than I thought. Either that or Feraligatr just has really bad special attack. You guys really need to branch out from rock and ground types. It does not pair well with my Feraligatr. Just today, you'll back off easily. Yeah, you should probably take that to heart a bit more often. I just remembered they said that there's 100 trainers on this mountain. We might be here for a while. Alright, cool. Now I just have to do that another 96 times, and we'll be done. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit. Cue the montage!
I'm so happy, oh, happy, lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine, ha-ha. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Alright, I think that was all of them. Are you kidding me? This guy looks very interesting. It's kind of like if Yujiro Hanma was wearing white clothing instead of the black t-shirt he always has on. I've never seen somebody just get gut punched in a Pokemon game before. I've seen somebody get blasted with a Hyper Beam, but seeing somebody just gut punch another person is completely new to me. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey man, you could probably just beat me up. Like, we don't need to battle. I feel like you could absolutely just destroy me and I could not do a first thing about it. Oh, you cheeky. I mean, that's the smart play, but it's annoying. Oh! And you've got actual team synergy. That's great. Well, not like it matters. Because even if it protects again, then I just surf. I keep surfing until it goes down. Oh, so Metang protects this turn. That's actually clever, offsetting every single turn with protects so that you can keep spamming team moves. Or, like, spread moves. That's actually really clever strategy for an NPC. Marshtomp, huh? This would be another one that I would really like to be a shadow, but oh well. That being said, I don't actually like Swampert that much. I know it's a really popular mon and that a lot of people like it, probably because it's a lot of people's first ever Pokemon. That did way less than it did with the Helping Hand. But I've never really been a big Marshtomp enjoyer, to be honest. Or Swampert enjoyer. Mudkip is alright. Excuse me? What? Well, I know what I'm adding to my team next. I don't even think a Helping Hand Surf is going to be enough to take down an Entei. But if it is, then honestly, do I even want it? Oh, and it outspeeds. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, let's be reasonable here. Camerupt is dead. There's no way it survives a Surf. It's 4 times effective and Helping Hand. There's no way it survives. I'm more curious to see how Entei... I'm sorry, what? Okay. I see how this is. Problem is, this is also going to be a very hard catch. Please. No. I wasn't expecting it, but no. Oh, and it knows Shadow Rush. Oh, good. Typeless neutral damage. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm really prepared for this. Oh, and it crit. Okay, cool. Also, the fact that I'm at bigger risk of this thing knocking itself out than me actually losing the battle at this point is kind of ridiculous to me. 2, 3, please. Yes! Oh, that was so close. Oh, wow, that thing is going to be such a good addition to the team. Also, imagine how pissed this guy must be right now. He just lost an Entei to a child. That has got to sting. I worked with you. Why do you not know who I am? Also, your feet are literally the size of my head. If they've got stronger than an Entei, then I've got some serious trouble up ahead. What? Did he just Tarzan away? You know what? I appreciate how succinct they're being with all of their lore in this case. Because you know that there's definitely times in movies where they don't do this, and I appreciate it so much when they do. So, let's just make the most obligatory addition to the team happen right now, shall we? What do I want it over is the real thing, because Altaria is actually good, the problem is Swablu isn't. Hariyama has been the perpetual, I'm probably going to replace you at some point, Mon, and Furret was the one I definitely should, but I'm keeping Furret as a mascot, if nothing else. This is by far the dumbest thing in any game, any Pokemon game that I have ever experienced, and I'm going to abuse it maliciously. So having taken down Yujiro Hanma and stealing his dog, let's go off to the rest of the world, and I'll be honest, I kinda have no idea where I'm supposed to go next, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. This seems a bit early in the game to be doing this, but I'm excited to see Celebi. That's just yet another PDA thing. Old people not understanding technology. One of my favorite tropes of both media and real life. I say that, but I'm the kind of person who will spend hours just trying to figure out how to set up something like OBS for recording. It's honestly kind of brutal when you're just starting out. All right, another Pokemon Purified too. It's such an underwhelming animation. 3 level ups. Reminder, most of my other Pokemon couldn't even gain a single one. Any Madagascar fans? So, fun fact about the Madagascar franchise, or I guess just a story about me. When I was like, I think 10 or 12, my dad and I went to go watch that movie, Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, like 3 different times in theater. And I have no idea why. It was just something we did, but it's also something we bonded over pretty well. So, it's a special memory for me. Oh, the Time Flute is a single-use item? Alright, well, I guess I don't mess up Zelda's Lullaby. So it just instantly purifies my Pokemon. Alright then. I didn't really know what the Time Flute did, but I was under the assumption that for story reasons I had to use it. Alright, so it has Pressure as an ability, Fire Blast, Bite, Leer, and Sunny Day. A weird moveset for a Pokemon that is predominantly a physical attacker, But it's also an Entei, and I think it still has pretty good special attack. So, yeah, it still has 90 special attack, so that's not too bad. And Fire Blast is, like, the most powerful fire-type move aside from Eruption. It's a shame it doesn't get Sacred Fire in this gen, but even then, Sacred Fire was still a special move at this point in time, because the physical special split hadn't happened yet. Anyway, not entirely sure why the game decided I needed a legendary Pokemon, but I'm not complaining. I was gonna name this video initially Shadow Entei versus the World, because I figured it would be a Shadowmon for a while, but no, I just messed that up for myself by purifying it instantly accidentally. Okay, let's go see what these two scumbags have to tell us about Mirror B and his plans. I forgot that you have the jail key, so you can just break into prison whenever you feel like it. Wes, I don't think you should be reaching onto a girl's belt and taking stuff off of it. Just seems like bad etiquette, among other things. Oh, okay, so this was the lift key for Mirror B's hideout, I think, too. Does that mean we get to see him again? Oh, that's great. His battle theme is awesome, and I really want to battle 5 Ludicolo's again. You know, you'd think I should make better usage of the move Surf, considering that Rain Dance, considering it boosts the power of Surf, but honestly, I don't think it does that much to be worthwhile. Helping Hand, on the other hand, is quite useful. Now please, drown. This didn't happen. I beg to differ. You just got your butt kicked. Anyway, feel free to continue to impede my goals, but I don't care, because I am going under. So this is what Australia looks like. A lot dingier than I would have thought. And with more magical girls. Well, that is certainly a hairstyle. I can't really say I approve of it, but if you wanted to look like a Lunala with clown hair, then you did a great job. You know, it really does trivialize a lot of the fact that it's double battles when you can just target both Pokemon, regardless of the fact that you should only be able to do one at a time normally. Yes, the move Double Slap that hits anywhere from 2 to 5 times for some reason. As opposed to 2, you know, like a double. Alright, and the Teru Bozu is no more. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Or just watch any anime about summertime. I'm sure it'll have the same effect. I can't read Japanese. I actually did learn katakana, so the fact that I don't know that is a little bit disappointing for my own sake. Nask. Well, okay, so Sephiroth's what? Okay. Every single one of these characters has some of the most anime hairstyle in any Pokemon game. Like, this looks like something you'd see in Final Fantasy or Yu-Gi-Oh!, not Pokemon. I will say, I do like Venus's design, from what I can... It almost seems like if Caitlyn were interesting from Gen 5. Like, if they were to take Caitlyn's character and turn it into a villain, that's what I imagine she would look like. Yes. Is that Mighty really here? God, who did the localization of this game? Like, between the names and just sentences that don't feel like proper English, I really have to wonder who is responsible for localizing. Because, boy, did they just do the worst job. At least it's understandable, so it's better than, like, a machine translation. Which, if you've ever played a game that's machine translated, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it feels like just barely above that. We somehow lost access to the kids grid. Just a kids network of information spanning across the entire Ore region. Why is it that children are responsible for taking down criminal organizations in this world? I mean, that's pretty consistent across the entire series, but seriously, the Pokemon world is pretty messed up considering that they have 10-year-olds handling all of their major affairs. Oh, it's this guy again. Well, at least he's got 2 more women capturing him this time. Surely this won't develop into anything later. I mean, not that I'd be complaining, but... Okay, look, I know I've been making it into a joke, but, like, come on. Like, they had to know what they were doing, right? Ooh, Ledian and Spinarak, you're a threat. Oh, I can catch the Ledian, too. That's kind of whatever, to be honest. Whatever. This will probably take out Spinarak. I doubt it'll take out Ledian. Doesn't Ledian have, like, stupidly high special defense for no reason? It hit 2 supersonics in a row. Are you serious? That is 55% accurate, and it hit it both times. I mean, I went through it both times, but that's still ridiculous. That's basically the equivalent of winning 2 coin flips, which probably doesn't sound that ridiculous, but it's Pokemon. Like, luck should never go your way that consistently. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of luck not going your way that consistently. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's be honest. Ledian has a pretty decent catch rate. I don't think I'm going to lose to this thing because it's a Volbeat, but it's like... It's annoying that you're double teaming because I'm just going to miss you every time now. Alright, now let my friend go and let me take his place already. Ah, I see. You've got the upgraded version of the same team. Ooh, another poison type. You are definitely just feeding my Espeon experience at this point. This will, however, do a lot of damage. Oh, and it got the Omni Boost. Of course. Why would it not? Yeah, never would have thought I would say that it's necessary for me to use an Entei to take down an Illumise, but here we are. I really don't like that it got an Omni Boost, because that's just such a debilitating factor. And it does so much damage. Why is Illumise, of all things, proving to be problematic? Wait a second, I just realized Hyper Beam is physical in this generation, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure Entei can learn Hyper Beam. It's not the best move, but it is definitely a good last resort option, or a powerful attack to just one-shot whatever. And it's a heck of a lot better than Leer. You picked the wrong target for Flatter. Flatter is also fundamentally a very weird move, because Swagger makes sense, because if a Pokemon is confused, the damage that they do, unsurprisingly, Entei kills in one shot. The damage that they do is dependent on their physical attack stat. That's why stuff like, if you're ever building a Pokemon that's a special attacker, you want to get them 0 IVs for competitive to help reduce damage from confusion or moves like Foul Play. But, Flatter's weird in the sense that it raises special attack and confuses, which is, it's meant to be a variant to Swagger, but special attack doesn't factor in to the Pokemon's damage calculation when you're talking confusion. So it's a weird stat to raise. It's just a weird move in the sense that it raises a stat that doesn't actually benefit the secondary effect. Okay, so these two take off. Do I just leave him to his fate of being locked in a cellar? That would be funny. I guess we really do just leave him locked up inside that thing. I have no idea if this is the right place to go or not, but from what I could see, there's, from a guide that I looked at, there's a gym battle in Phoenix City right away, so I guess we'll go battle Justy. I've heard he's very annoying. 4 trainers, probably not anything too bad. Grass types, ooh. I do have Swablu leading. A Sunkern and a Hoppip. Yeah, pre-gym leader seems accurate. I don't think any self-respecting gym leader would be using these guys. Ooh, Swablu can go free itself. I probably should have done that before coming here. What about that suggests it's a tail whip? Well, if the remaining 3 trainers are like this, then this'll be a total cakewalk of a gym. He says, not aware of his impending doom. Water type next. Makes sense. And I guess the last one will be fire type, meaning for Alligator we'll have an easy job. Once again, it doesn't follow through with the pattern. It was like in the last video too. One is a water specialist, one is a fire specialist. You'd expect one to be a grass specialist, but nope. Poison, because of course. And it's the same here. 1 fire, 1 water. You must use grass types as your third one, right? Nope. Ground. Anyway, please drown. You might say it's unique, or maybe it's just chaotic. Look, you don't have to pretend to be a good loser, but if you don't have anything to say, just don't bother saying anything. Nope. Ground type again. Or rock, depending on how you look at it. Also, shoutouts to Rhydon, one of the few Pokemon who gained an evolution that technically makes it worse in Rhyperior. Same with Dusclops, actually. Both of them kind of joined the Eviolite makes you irrelevant club. And Blissey. Once again, ground-type Pokemon. Well, Surf will make short work of them. I feel like this'll be helpful. That was the perfect time to do that. Why did you have both of your Pokemon use Sandstorm turn 1? I'm more upset that... Oh, that's so dumb. Why would you have both of them use Sandstorm? And it's got Double Team. Oh, you have Sandveil too, don't you? I can see why people hate you. Alright, I'm gonna go into Psyguy so I can start Helping Hand. Because if these Pokemon are gonna be hard to take down in the long run, then taking them out quickly becomes an immediate priority. Of course, Cacnea. Yeah, it's just another Sandveil Mon. Your strategy is becoming very obvious very quickly, and I hate it. Justy, you son of a... You are not a very fun person to battle. I haven't even gotten to the point where it's being particularly egregious yet, but... Yeah, there we go. That's what... And they both dodged it! Oh, love that. Love it! That's the thing. I don't actually think any of his Mons have the strength to knock mine out. Like, Cacnea could potentially take down Florida, but Sandshrew I don't think could really do much. But realistically, I don't think these guys could actually take down my team if they tried. And it has Double Team too. Are you kidding me? It has one boost. How does it dodge both of them? Excuse me? I know it's super effective, but how strong is Cacnea? Cacnea, I hate you so much. It's like, there's no moves like Aerial Ace in this game either, I think, that are guaranteed to hit. Which is just the worst part, because you can't even whittle it down. It doesn't even have... Thanks to its own ability, it's immune to the effects of Sandstorm. I think at this point, just take down the rest of his Pokemon so that I can eventually defeat Cacnea. Not you two, you stupid flower. I have dealt with enough double-teaming Pokemon in my life. Alright, 2 to go. Stop it! Why does everything on your team know double team? I think go for Cacnea at this point, because Confusion will definitely take it down if it connects, which thankfully it does. Yeah. Am I gonna have to stall this thing out until it struggles itself to death? Because that seems like a very realistic possibility. I haven't been paying attention to how long this thing's been on the field either. I'm pretty sure it's at +6 evasiveness at this point. But I don't think, no matter how much it tries, it can take down Cerberus. So even if Cerberus can't actually take it down either, due to simply lacking the accuracy necessary to land a single Fire Blast, it's still gonna be a case of where I think I just eventually will win due to stalling it out long enough. Oh no, I hit it. Okay, never mind. I just win. And a crit. Thank you so much, Cerberus. That validates this entire thing. God, that stupid cactus had to die. Okay. Full disclosure, hardly the worst battle I've ever had. Good God, was that one of the most annoying, though. Evasion strats in Pokemon are so toxic, and I've used them myself more than once, but like against NPCs. But good God, that's such an annoying battle. My palms are drenched with sweat. Yeah, mine are too, but not for the same reason. Do I get anything for winning? TM27. Is that return? Is Is that return? You are seriously giving me a move that explicitly works based on friendship after that. Okay, Justy, I see what you're doing here. I'll just take a quick stop in Agate Village to go Kingdom Hearts my Swablu. And it evolves! Time for a new Pokemon. And it's a dragon, so that's really good. I'm trying to avoid using walkthroughs as much as I can, but sometimes you just... It's like I said, with this, how was I supposed to know to go to this corner? Seriously, I spent like an hour going off to do other stuff, like completing a Coliseum and battling Justy in a very annoying battle just because I didn't know I was supposed to go here. Is your head just detached from your torso or something? How are you breaking your neck in order to spin like that? Does Attract work if you're not targeting? I guess it does. Also, yeah, of course, turn 1 it fails, but what else was I expecting at this point, to be honest? That is super effective damage off of a stab bite, and it did not... Well, I mean, it did a decent chunk, but that's way less than it should have. See, and that's not super effective damage off of just an attack. Don't show your butt to me. I get that you're catty, but have some class. Oh. Well, aren't you going to be a problem? It does have Rock Slide. Oh dear. That did no damage to Luna, though. Alright, well, that's good. Please hit yourself. Please hit yourself. Please hit yourself. It didn't hit itself. At least Cirrus is unaffected. That's like the one silver lining. And it almost took out its own partner. And it almost took out Cerberus. Fire Blast should definitely OHKO if it hits. Steelix does not have great special defense, and it's an Entei. And Fire Blast is just inherently a good move. Yeah. I will do this just to weaken it, though. I feel like that was the right play. Entei is definitely going to go down, but I think that was the right play to make. Because now I can whittle it down safely. It's confused. It's still in the green, so this probably won't catch, but I wanted to give it a shot at least. 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, fair. I'm going at this battle a little bit more surgically than I normally would. But when you're trying to catch legendaries, that's just what you have to do. Alright, this thing has 1 HP probably asleep, and this is a 3 times modifier on the catch rate. If this doesn't work, I don't know what does. 1, 2... Oh, okay. I don't think it'll wake up this turn. I think it's guaranteed to be asleep at least this turn. But at this point, it really is coming down to the wire. As for my ability to actually catch this thing. Come on, come on, come on! 1, please, 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 please. Yes! Oh, 2 of the 3 beasts captured, baby! Oh, that was... I am so happy. I'm so glad that you didn't go out and live on the air. Yeah, you should be, because much like your buddy, you just lost a legendary Pokemon, which will soon become my newest team member. Admittedly, yeah, it's kind of disappointing to replace Feraligatr, but Suicune is objectively better. You know, I've heard this game is supposed to be pretty difficult, and granted, it's had its moments. But I'll be honest, Hyper Mode first turn is not a great way to articulate my point, but I have not really been having much of any trouble dealing with the Mons in this game, and I'm kind of expecting there to be a little bit more to talk about than just, ooh, look, here's the 15th teddy bear that I've put to the dumpster. Are you kidding? Suicune is determined to be in hyper mode the whole time. Why do you have level 37s and then your Gligar is level 43? And it's a shadow, too. Shame I can't evolve it. Oh, no. I am not putting up with more sand-attacking Gligars. Justy was bad enough. Don't make me go through this again. Suicune, you are killing me here. Did I miss? Oh, wow, I missed. One accuracy drop was enough to miss an attack. This one battle has already gone for 3 minutes, and I feel like it absolutely has no reason to be going that long. Freaking accuracy drops, man. At 3 hyper mode activate. I think that's 4, actually. Suicune is bound and determined to bring the hype. The problem is, I'm the one who should be excited by that, but I am decidedly not. Alright, Gligar, you're coming with me, buddy. One of my favorite Generation 2 Pokemon. It'll definitely stay in the ball, and I am 100% confident that it's not going to escape. I'll be honest, that joke would have worked either way. Okay, Suicune goes down, proving itself to be quite the useful addition already. Maybe I should go back to Florida. So, people like to complain a lot about Diamond and Pearl having a really bad Pokedex, and you know what? To be fair, it is. It's one of the worst regional decks I've ever seen. But at least the battles are varied enough that you're not battling Teddiurses and Shroomish literally every other fight. Oh, okay. Damn, Ringtail had something to prove there. You know what? Just further validates my opinion that Furret is 100% worth having on the team. If you're mean to me, I'm going to cry. That really sounds like not my problem, but I don't really know what the answer should be, so I'll say no. Aw. I'm sorry. She is currently bawling her eyes out. Hyper State again. Oh wait, why would I not use Psy-Guy? Psychic's super effective, and it's not 2-turn like Fly is. I have no expectations for you anymore, Suicune. You have proven yourself to be useless. I really should go back to Florida. Alright, let's play cleanup. Dead. Okay, maybe Suicune isn't the only one who needs bailing out anymore. Fortunately, I've got the ultimate bailout option right here. Alright, you get one opportunity, Stantler. Take it or leave it, because I am not giving you a second chance. One shot, one opportunity. Let's see what you choose your fate to be. One. Consigned to oblivion it is. And... Like, I set up the joke, and the punchline is just, the game hates me. What do you want me to say to that one? Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm, and if you don't let me pass, I will inflict upon you bodily harm. Oh hey, Suicune actually got an attack off. What a novel concept. Of course. I don't know why I expected anything more. What did you guys think of Dunsparce, actually? I'm curious. Because personally speaking, I don't mind it. I think it's actually a really funny evolution. But I understand why people would be very pissed at its existence. And while you're letting me know in the comments, which I would appreciate because I actually do want to do some outreach, just subscribe, like the video, and if you enjoyed this one, feel free to go check out the other ones I made in this series. I know it's a bit of a big ask, but I'd appreciate it, and I hope you can find the time. Moving right along, I'm done shilling. Let's get this battle wrapped up. Why do you learn Leer? You're a special attacker! I see we're getting a lot done this battle. Suicune is faster than Dunsparce, so it should be able to take it out, assuming I hit through paralysis. Oh, now you can attack. Now you can do something. Now you prove that you actually have some merit. Alright, Secret Power is a normal type move, so it's physical, which means it should take out Piloswine from this range, meaning this is its last opportunity. It's going to shake once and be released. 2, 3... Okay, sure. You have chosen life. Congratulations. You are better off than Stantler. Aw. You should really go work out those self-worth issues. I know that they can hit pretty hard sometimes, but you're definitely worth it. I mean, just look at you. You could bend me in half like a pretzel. You know, I always thought that the best things were supposed to come in threes, but for these femme fatales, I guess it's a four-way only. Alright, with us or against us, Sneasel, your choice. You chose wrong. Now please die. Well, you did your job, Cirrus, just not in the way that I intended. But I'll take it. Oh, Seviper. Ain't that just the prettiest face you've ever done seen? It's like you selectively choose to do this just to annoy me. Why did I get rid of Florida? You know, this is the one context where I'd actually be okay with Suicune going into hyper mode, exclusively because with Loudred here as a hype man, it would actually make sense for once. I was kidding! Apologies to all headphone users who had to listen to that. Yeah, about that. I like to call this one the stutter step. Alright, time to step into a brave new world. The New York subway system. It's cleaner than I've been led to believe. We have taken the key and we will now run away from you, but don't worry, we'll remember to drop it for you conveniently like 5 steps out of the station. Don't want to have to backtrack too much. And, you know what? I wish Nintendo had taken that advice when Skyward Sword was released. Hey, do you want to play some ping pong? Yeah, you got a ball? Nah, but I got a girlfriend. Yeah, she got caught up with some business. You know how it is. I'm here to cover for her. Well, I tried. Peace was never an option. Well, surrender's an option. Not one I Okay, good thing I didn't go in there. Yeah, I mean, you were about to blow up a child and a teenager. Like, I know this is alright, but come on, dude. So, turns out we're gonna be heading back to the desert, so you know what that means.
Going fast makes me feel alive.
I was very worried that this was gonna be the case when I first walked in here, and I decided to not because I thought perspective-wise it was inside the cage. I'm glad to see I should have trusted my first instinct. Let this be a lesson to everybody. Never think twice about anything, and just do what first comes to mind. It's probably correct. And as terrible advice as that is, I would be lying if I said it wasn't also quite well rooted in a lot of personal experience. Ugh, I hate these mall directories. You can never find where you're trying to go. Please tell me all of his Pokemon exclusively no explosion. Myron, you have disappointed me, and my day is ruined. I have no words. That's a really nice way to make an entrance, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? Why? You just used Rain Dance. Why would you use Sunny Day? Why does a Remoraid even know Sunny Day? That's so not at all what you should be going for. You're a water type. Why would you want to set up the sun? This game is baffling at times. Sometimes the enemies have amazing AI and know exactly when to target you to inflict maximum psychological damage. And other times they have Remoraid using Sunny Day after Rain Dance for no reason other than because they can, I guess. I am going to lose my mind. Why can Remoraid learn Flame? This battle is so confusing for all the wrong reasons. What is your strategy? I don't understand. What is this fish's game plan? Does it have one? Does it need one? Am I just a victim of this gun-shaped fish? What is going on? Okay, I have a terrible idea for you. Take a shot every time Suicune goes to hyper mode. I promise you, you will not remember the rest of the evening. You dare use my own magics against me, mortal? I was born with the ferret, molded by it. You are but a mere fake, a fraud and pretender to the throne. That is way too cool looking of a form for the Pokemon that it is attached to. I'm sorry, Mikey. Why am I the loser? Dude, you have Remoraid with Sunny Day and a cast form. I don't think you get to ask that question. I mean, at least Shadow Rush is neutral. But, I mean, knowing my luck, there's a approximately 90% chance I'm getting sent into Fury mode, so what do I care? And lo, the prophecy was made to be correct. Is this the showers? Oh, DNA sample in the showers. Gross. Hair clogging a drain. Wait, Fortress? I can actually catch a Fortress. Oh, that is so great. Shame I'm never gonna use it. Pupitar. Can I catch this thing too? I have no words left for you, Suicune. You utter disappointment. Wow. Okay, never mind. If an Iron Tail from a Furret was enough to knock you out, maybe I don't want a Pupitar. Why? 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 Every time. Seriously. Wow, this would be a perfect time for a Water-type move. Shame all I've got is a Suicune. Why could this not have been your Shadow Pokemon? That would have been so much better. I really feel like Grovyle is one of those Pokemon that really gets worse when it evolves, in terms of design at least. I still love Sceptile, don't get me wrong, but like, Grovyle is just so sleek and cool looking. And Sceptile just misses the mark entirely on that. Come on, I've got more room in the doghouse. I promise I'll take you out for walks, give you good belly scratches. My amenities are great, and I can guarantee kibble at least 3 times a day. You fool, I have no money to feed you! No. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not succeeding at it. And of course, he sends out a Magneton, and the exact second I decided to ditch my fire type. In favor of a flying and a water type. Boy, do I know how to plan ahead. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. So, yeah, they're probably just gonna sweep my whole team now. Which is unfor. I just realized something quite devastating. The next boss is going to have a Raikou, which is an electric type. Electric destroys my whole team. If there were ever a time I need you to not miss, Entei, it's right now. Thank you, my good boy. The goodest boy. It's not a good sign for your team when the 2 Pokemon that get sent out are the 2 who were just recently damaged in a battle. Roleplay. Congratulations, you've gotten a useless ability. What makes Ringtail powerful isn't the fact that he knows how to run away. It's that he's got the will to persevere in spite of that, and to prove to you all that a Furret can, in fact, be kind of mediocre. Alright, come on, Vibrava. I know you want to join me. You don't want to work for her. She's an evil Batgirl. Me, on the other hand, I'm a good guy, kind of, who only blows up buildings for fun, when they're villains. See, I knew you'd pick the right team. Kecleon. That's actually kind of problematic, considering that the only mons I've got left are a Psychic type and a Dark type. But, considering that Espeon is faster, I think I can make it work for me. Alright, color change should turn you into Psychic, which means Bite is now super effective. Bring it on, Scrub. I'll take you down yet again. Also, whoever named you has to have the most cruel sense of irony. Ooh, Graveler and Wobbuffet. And I can't switch because of Shadow Tag. And one of my Pokemon is an Altaria. And the other can't do shit. Alright, it's at -3, so I'll attack it. But the thing is, you can never be too careful with the Wobbuffet, because literally, I was playing a randomizer once, and this thing managed to tank a hit from a Palkia and then take it out. Like, you do not mess with Wobbuffet. It is exclusively... See, it survived! How did it survive that? And now it's gonna counter and take down one of my or just use Mirror Coat again. Okay. Got worried over nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? You are so close to being purified! Why are you still entering Hyper Mode? Okay. Sure thing, Suicune. You do you. You stupid little dog. Alright. Ironsy dry, let's take this guy down. Yeah, I'll be honest, that joke came out better in my head. I'm not gonna win this, am I? This should be enough to take it out, fortunately. Or it doesn't even do half. Yeah. Okay. So, this is gonna be a problem battle. Wow. Okay, I've been joking about the game not actually being that difficult so far, but, like, they really stepped up the difficulty in this lab. Crazy thing is, like, normal gameplay progression, which is what I've been doing, doesn't yield levels anywhere near this high. So, I have no idea how the game expects you to be at a level to, like, feasibly take these guys down at this point. Okay, and the rain is gone. Good. I think I can guarantee Altaria goes down this turn. I guess Secret Power the Huntail? Oh, right. Forgot about that. Yeah. Well, there is no certainty in life except death and taxes. And boy, am I learning that lesson hard right now. Alright, so I'm gonna do something pretty controversial in the community, which is be a little bitch. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to have to do this again. Alright, Cerberus, I need you to hit this Fire Blast. Please go through. Please go through. Right. Because now I have to deal with Raikou and the Golbat at the same time. And that's what I was worried about. Alright. There's no way this works. But, like, imagine if it does, though. What? Yeah. There was no way. I mean, there was hope. Yeah, so I lose this. The Beast of Thunder, paralyzed by a body slam. Don't ask me how that works. I couldn't explain it if I tried. Okay, I need that thing gone. Like, I can't play around anymore. I just need it gone. This Golbat has caused so many problems. And the fact that I'm unironically more worried about the Golbat than the Raikou is ridiculous. Okay, Paraflinch, like one of the two. I forgot I was confused, and I hit through it. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, from here, now it's just a matter of hucking as many balls as humanly possible at this dog until it finally decides to play fetch. Alright, I have no idea if this is more effective than Ultra Balls, but I'm running low on options and even lower on Raikou's HP, so I'm taking whatever chances I can get. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Let's go, baby! I also love that I caught all the different beasts in a different type of ball. 1 in a timer, 1 in an ultra, and 1 in a net. Cool, yeah, you're big, bad, evil, and whatever else. I don't care. I managed to take all the dogs for myself. Time to add the final dog to my team. I actually think Cirrus is probably better than any of the other Pokemon I've got in here, but, it's a Raikou, and I don't want to give up for it, and I'm not getting rid of my starters, so yeah, sorry, Cirrus. Suicune is so tantalizingly close to being useful, and I just can't wait for that day. But Raikou would take forever, so I'm going to use my second Time Flute here. Might be a stupid decision, but I'm not really planning on doing any post-game content, so who cares? Any Ben 10 fans in the audience? Okay, some good music. Let's go. I just noticed the giant chrome Sudowoodo statues. Oh, I love this place already. Is this just a boss rush? I think it is. Oh, it doesn't have his theme. 0 out of 10. Come on. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. And it's not his theme. It's just a generic villain song. Alright, 0 out of 10. This is the worst game Nintendo's ever made, and I will hear no talk back on that. I feel like I don't want to set up Brain Dance, because if I do, then Ludicolo's benefit. Well, I mean, I guess that takes care of that. That does more than I would like. 1 down, 4 to go. That did half health. Alright. Yeah, this thing is just never gonna die. Fortunately, though, Golduck definitely is. I feel like this is a horrible team type diversity-wise. Like, all monotypes, and they don't really cover each other's weaknesses well at all. And there goes Raikou. Oh, poor Wrath. First battle, and while you've proven yourself to be more useful than Suicune, and that's basically a consolation prize. That did nothing! Okay, well, you took out the Loudred at least. Oh, man, this stupid dog. And with that, the battle is over. You know, I've got to say, considering that we were battling Mirror B, he had no personality in this fight, which is a crime. Because this man's entire design, theme, and everything screams personality, and he had none of that. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Hanma. Nice to see you again. I feel like, he's due for a reunion. This is such an interesting close-up, and I don't know if I want to pull away. Smart. I don't know what that does for you, but smart. Yeah. Oh, right, because it's going to EQ. That makes sense. It didn't register that he had a Flygon that could take out a Raikou in a single hit. And can do decent damage to Suicune as well. Uh-oh. All right, time for that reunion. Cerberus is... I think both Cerberus and Suicune get taken up by an Earthquake this turn. But, like, if I can force it to use Earthquake, then I at least do some damage. I think I made the right play. This should absolutely kill. Doesn't even do half. Okay, that works too. Alright, time for plan B, which is use everything else and hope I succeed. Okay, take two. You may have beaten me before, but this time, I have strategy on my side. Oh, he can lead with different Pokemon too. Did not know that. That's cool, actually. I didn't know he could switch up his team order, so... I guess that's on me, but that's... Like, that's just never happened to me in a mainline game before. That's happened to me in Radical Red, but that's a mod. Like, it's a ROM hack. Okay, Luna! I need you to actually be good at your job. I gave you one instruction. Poison the Pokemon. I guess Cerberus is probably the best bet, because if I can Fire Blast the Claydol, I can get it out of here pretty quickly. And I'll still try and Toxic the Whiscash. I misclicked. I don't think I have anything. Like, I can get Fortress out of here, but Flygon will just kill me. Well, take 3. Okay, one last try before I go seriously start training. I think take out Claydol as quickly as I can, because I didn't even take it out last time. And Whiscash will protect turn 1. Bite will do decent amount, then Surf will take out probably another solid chunk, I would say. Okay. Toxic the Whiscash this turn. Oh, no, wait. No, I can't. I can't. Because I need to bite the Claydol to take it out. Suicune... I guess Leer to set up on whatever comes in. Because it's gonna Sunny Day, yeah. So Bite should take it down. And it goes into Flygon. Alright, that was not the one I wanted to see this early, but... It's good that I got the Leer up, because that'll lower its defenses. Disappointing, but not unexpected. Suicune might go down. It got critted. Okay, it goes down. Cool. Love that. I think Toxic the Flygon, and then Strength the Flygon as well. If anything, I can force him to use a healing item this turn, and it doesn't matter. Luna goes down. Okay. But Ringtail should survive, and it barely survives. That does a lot to Whiscash, too, though, with the drop defense. Wrath has Quick Attack. I don't think it'll do enough to necessarily take anything out, but, like, both of my guys have Quick Attack. Yeah, okay, well, that's not nearly enough to be meaningful, but... I forgot Whiscash hadn't attacked yet. And it took it out. Okay, that's bad. At this point, it's more so about scouting for the next attempt, because I don't think I'll be able to take him down. Houndoom. He's got his own fire type. Oh, the sun went away, and this is special. Yeah. Okay. Well, time to go do some training. Shh, it'll be our little secret. All right, after a lot of training, I'm finally gonna take you down. I'm leading with a bit of a different team this time, so I'm interested to see what he starts with. Claydol and Fortress. Okay, that's a new configuration that I'm not entirely ready for. But I think I can predict what he's gonna do fairly well. If I had to guess, I think he's gonna use Earthquake with Claydol, and then have Fortress protect. Yeah, okay, good. The battle is going to plan so far. It's probably gonna set, yeah, Flygon. That was what I was hoping for. And now this thing is on a timer. Now I'll protect Stall and let him get a taste of his own medicine. If I had to guess, I think Flygon is probably gonna Sunny Day this turn. So I'll go for Confusion on it, and then I'll set up Reflect so I can take less physical damage. Yeah, Sunny Day. Okay, I think from here, just, like, focus on Flygon. Because once it's gone, I can send in Entei safely to take down whatever. Like, Cerberus will very easily be able to take down whatever this guy has left. I mean, it's still hope for Confusion, but... there we go! Alright, alright, alright! Well, that's unfortunate. You chose to lose. You blew up your own final Pokemon. He's bopping. And with this kind of beat, I don't blame him. On to the next boss battle. She seems so polite for a villain leader. Like, it really seems like she's just not at all supposed to be here. That Raichu will haunt my nightmares. T-Wave? Well, I've got Synchronize, so that could still be useful. Yeah, there we go. I was kind of worried it wouldn't work on electric types, but I recently learned that only really happened as of, like, Gen 6 onward. Or Ringtail just does what Ringtail does and is the MVP of my team. Confuser. Oh, Parafusion? You're awful. I mean, that's incredibly smart, but you're awful. And you're retracting it. Man, they know the horror that lurks behind Ringtail's eyes. I was like, there was no shot this guy was attacking, let's be honest. What is with the paralyses in this battle? Hopefully these two attacks should be enough to take it out. Yeah. I mean, if the bite goes through, but that's a big if. Yeah. Yeah. That's the issue with making plans in advance. They rarely work out. Oh, my Milotic. Yeah, I figured it was something like that, but it's gonna be trick. It's a good thing I Toxic'd it, but I'm pretty sure it has Marvel Scale. Or at least it might have Marvel Scale, which would make this astronomically harder. At this point, it's like a Pokemon on my team is designed to fulfill a specific role. And once they've done that, they're just kind of there. So, like, Luna, it can still do some damage, and it can still be useful, but it's like, their entire team is fully, like, toxic, and your damage output is not nearly high enough for me to consider using you outside of that, so you still have your use, but you're just not going to be as good as you could be. But, I mean, hey, hitting through Attract and Paralysis, pretty good, Luna. At this point, if I get the bite off, all of my luck has been spent. Got through the confusion. It hit the bite? Okay, Luna. I mean, you did no damage, but jeez, good job. Okay, think that's done and dusted. At the end of the turn. Unfortunately, pride does not determine victory. Talk to Vegeta. And finally, after what has been frankly a far too long time coming, Suicune, welcome aboard. Is this too mean? This feels a little mean. Manectric and Starmie. The fact that I'm leading a water type is not great for me. Into Wrath we go. And Ringtail, honestly, just do what you do best. And a crit's definitely going to take out Ringtail. Of course. Of course. And the Mon that got synchronized is going down this turn. Yeah, just put the joke in the comments. We all know the one. Well, it finally hit a Hydro Pump. I'm almost proud of you. Anyway, please die. Ride on his Lightning Rod too? And it Nose Dig. And I got paralyzed. That was just the worst possible turn. Ah, Crobat with just yet another lovely portrait. All right, Aurora Beam should take it out. And of course, it's not nearly enough damage. This is why my expectations for Venus are always set rock bottom. Quit delaying the inevitable, Crobat. It's a weird time to get an email, but all right. Okay, Egan wants to tell me something, but it's cut off. They even acknowledge it in-game. All right, old man, what do you want from me? Congratulations, old people learning to use technology for the first time, be like. And just like that, I don't need to try anymore. That seems improbable. So, you're just gonna fight me now? Okay, fair. You know what? Fair. That's at least a funny way to do it. And there he is. The one-winged angel. Nasker. Very soon. What? No, you... Don't you walk away from me. Why did you let him get away? This really is just boss rush the chapter. Could we just not do this? Like, I have 3 legendary beasts and I want to go fight Sephiroth. I don't want to deal with you. Ringtail, you've done your job. Way to go, buddy. Well, guess he's not so daunting, is he? And Pinsir knows Earthquake. Okay. That might actually take out Wrath in 1 hit. It took out Wrath in 1 hit. And now, take him down. Well, now that that roadblock is out of the way, let's go deal with the actual important battle. Oh, no. A gauntlet? Can I not just have the final battle be the final battle?
I'm so happy, oh, happy and lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, worrying don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine, ha-ha. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Ooh. All right. All right, buddy. Now this is how you introduce a villain. The last guy was in the 40s. What do you mean 55 and 56? What's a level curve? Never heard of it. Okay. Actually, good. You just wasted your turns. Raikou is definitely going to take out Walrein in a single hit. I've been wrong before. Okay, I think I'll quick attack, because Blaziken will probably end up taking out Wrath, but that's fine. I'll quick attack the Gardevoir, so that at least it's limited to 1 attack per turn, and I get a level. Or I fail to take it out, despite it being in the red. And it knows T-Bolt. Okay. Cerberus, come on out and help me. You can't even do much because you're in the rain, now that I think about it. It didn't even take Blaziken to red. Psychic the Dusclops, I guess, and Fire Blast the Xatu. Just hope for the best at this point. Because the second I take out either one of them, the battle's basically over. And I've got Umbreon in the back, who's immune to Psychic, and resists Ghost. So, realistically, I think this battle's in the bag. Cerberus, please hit through. Okay. And it's a Metagross. Yeah, Rui, I know. Worth noting, this thing actually has the catch rate of a legendary Pokemon, so even under normal circumstances, this would actually not be a wasted ball. But now, with all of that said and done, we can end this battle, hit ourselves in confusion one more time, most likely. No, never mind. And, be done with this game, right? The last act surprise villain? That definitely wasn't foreshadowed at all, comes out of nowhere, and I definitely saw coming. But that's just kind Albert Einstein here to welcome us after the end of the battle, right? Wow, I never could have seen this coming. Goes from Einstein to Eggman in just the single flick of a button. Specifically the Robotnik version, too, for all you Sonic Sat AM fans. Also, I think in doing his backflip, his shirt opened up further than before, and I love the idea that turning evil adds like 5 inches to your waistline. That's hilarious. Alright, give it your best shot, but I have it under good authority. Your entire team is Shadow Pokemon. Meaning I don't even need to try to take you down. It's all a matter of time. I will say, though, yet another ridiculous level spike. If you thought NASCAR was bad, imagine adding another 5 levels on top of what was already an absurd level spike. Where it... Oh, they're not all shadows. Uh-oh. Should take it out, right? It's super effective. No, no. Silverwind. Oh, that's physical in this gen, too. And it's got boosting properties with Swords Dance. Yeah. Bye, Psy Guy. Alright. Venus, I really need you to take both of them down right now. Oh, no. Oh no. Okay, no, that's awful. That's bad. That is so bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Suicune, you need to take that thing down right now. Like, this is not negotiable. You need to OHKO. Not even half. And it's faster. Please live, Venus. Okay, that's good at least. I'm sorry, Wrath. Yeah, and Salamence is immune. This is such good AI, actually. And, like, such good team composition, too. Alright. I know that Slowking has a very dangerous move. Because it has skill swap, is the thing. Okay, yeah, it's got Truant. Please don't miss. Okay, good. Good. Because that'll actually be super useful. But, yeah, that was my concern, that Slowking would do that. And now I'm just doomed. I just realized this thing can skill swap to me as well. Okay, good, a crit. Oh, we're so back. We are so back in this. Tyranitar. That's a good final Mon. It'd be a shame if I were to take it. And with one final Master Ball, that is definitely legitimate. 1, 2, 3, and it's just that easy. So, I might have forgot that I still need to deal with the Slowking. And finally, after a lot of strife, here we are. Champions of the... Saviors? We did it! Yeah. Tell it to the judge, old man. Because all I've got to say is Pokemon Coliseum complete, and thanks for watching.